Thinking about the future, what kind of legacy do you hope to leave for the Black artists and the San Antonio art community?
The legacy that there will always be a Black art gallery, and there always should be a support system for the Black artists.
Welcome to Exclusive Interviews. I am Mary B. This January, I had the privilege of visiting in the Eye of the Beholder Black Art Gallery and speaking with the owner and curator, Miss Maria Williams. The conversation poured with wisdom, heroism, and literally the purest spirit. Miss Williams took time out of her busy schedule to show me around the gallery with pieces that would make any Black American happy, sad, proud, represented, and seen. Please take this time to follow me, like, share, and subscribe to my channel as I cover several topics this year. If you are ever in San Antonio, Texas, make sure to put the Eye of the Beholder Art Gallery on your must-visit list. I pray you enjoy the interview. If so, like the video.
I have three grandchildren, my oldest two, which are artists in their own right.
Yes.
I shared with them they do not have to be in the arts, but this is their legacy. They are to always honor and support the arts in our community, and I bring them in here hoping that they will continue this as a legacy, as this is my legacy to them, and hoping that they don't have the same ills or having to deal with the same ills that some of the artists today. Because I know the work that I do, I probably will not get to see all of the outcome that I'm hoping for, but I do get to see some even now, but on a grander stage, if you will.
Yes.
I'm hoping that the legacy I leave my grandchildren is that of equity and equality.
For me,
Maria Magdalena Williams.
Amen. I love it.
Thank you.
Where are you from?
So, this is, did the Maria Magdalena answer that question? Well, I am an Afro-Latina. Okay. My mother was born in Cuba and raised in Panama. And my father is born and raised in Panama. And my family is also extended from Antigua and Barbados.
Oh, a melting pot. Yes, a Caribbean melting pot.
Yes.
You are the only Black curator here in San Antonio.
It's interesting that you say that because I actually put a call out to Black curators the other day, and really did not get a response. I had more response from people on the outskirts of San Antonio. I think there are more Black curators, so I don't want to say that I'm the only one. I know that I am the only Black art gallery here in San Antonio, and I'm the only Black woman that owns a Black art
Yes. Art of Four.
Yes.
What caught your eye specifically with those four individuals?
They were the four that I knew. Well, let me put it like this. So Miss Claudette Hopkins, I did know.
Okay.
I did know her when I had my event company. Okay. She rented my space to have a solo show.
Okay. So
and then I worked with her daughter at Accenture. So it's a long kind of growing relationship there. So I'd always admired her work. Okay. Then there was a gentleman by the name of Warda Piquet, and I met him at a networking event and found out that the artwork that was at this event was his work. And I was like, wow, and I liked his work. Keldrick Dow, I had been introduced to his work and thought he was a phenomenal artist. Matter of fact, the unveiling of the Nolan Street Bridge was today. That is Keldrick Dow.
Oh my goodness!
Who did the artwork, and it's extraordinary if you get the opportunity to And then there was a young lady by the name of Akime Davis. I loved her work as well. And those were 4 artists here in San Antonio. Um, and when I decided to start the initiative, which is the Art of 4 Art Initiative, I then looked out for those 4 artists. They were extraordinary. And that's what started the Art of 4. Was that.
Can you tell us exactly what an art curator does?
I don't know what it takes for a curator traditionally.
Yes.
I just knew that I needed the artists of my community to have opportunity.
Yes.
I knew that they needed to be able to have their cultural expression shown as well. And that's kind of how I got started. I taught myself everything I knew about hanging art. One time I asked some artists, they're a different breed, they're wonderful people, but I asked a couple of artists to help me hang art, and I got attitude, and I got asked, how much I was going to pay them, and that's when I knew, okay, I'm going to have to learn to hang art, and that's what I did. I learned and taught myself about climbing up and down the ladder and hanging art. So for me, an art curator, for the type of art curator I am, is one that is more about community.
Yes.
And then learning by fire. Is that what they call it, trained by fire?
Yes.
Or baptized by fire. Just learning and from the artist, learning what their needs were, and then me telling them what I was trying to do with the Art of 4.
Okay. Does that involve a lot of trust between you and the artist?
It does involve a lot of trust, and anyone who knows it, who's probably hearing that, knows that I am one that has big trust issues. But it takes a mutual trust. The artists that are still with me are artists that I have built that trust with.
I love that.
The artists that I'm getting, I tell everyone I'm not perfect, and I'm not an artist. If I draw a straight line and it's straight, yes, I'm like I've done something. So but for me, the kind of curator I am is I seek out talent, but beyond the talent, I seek out passion. And because of the way that I got involved in the arts, I look for your cultural pride. I have come across artists who have said, I don't want to be a Black artist. I just want to be an artist. and that would be fine and dandy. It wasn't me who put that on you. Right. It is the world we live in. You are a Black artist. Yes. But at the same time, you should be just as proud as that. Yes. Of that. Take it back. Yeah, the way they say it may not be a compliment. Right. But you take that back and you say, yes, I am a Black artist. And this is my Black art. Yes. It does not take away from my talent nor my passion. You stand for that. Yes. And that's a big deal for me. Because sometimes, and I do understand it, you just want to belong. Yes. And I just told 2 young men this the other day. To be different, you have to be willing to be hated. To be extraordinary, you have to be willing to know that you're going to have enemies and haters. Yes. I'm different. Yes. So I know. Yes. But it hasn't hindered me, and it will not hinder me, because I know what's there. I know what's coming. I'm just a curator and an art enthusiast. And when I say for my culture, I'm not saying it as a tagline. Right. Because that's what it's become. Oh, definitely. Community and culture has become a tagline. Yes. That make things sound good. No, I stand 10 toes down. I love it. Community and culture is why I do what I do. And that's the type of curator I am.
I love that. And being a curator and a person that is for your people, you have to be creative. And being a creative, you normally have influences. Can you tell me just a few of yours?
One of my big influences is a gentleman by the name of Frank Frazier. Okay. One of the things that I ask, especially younger artists when they come in, and we talk about their art journey, I say to them, do you know Frank Frazier? Do you know John Biggers? Do you know Charles White? Do you know David Driscoll? Because we have our masters. Yes. And we don't talk about them. And that's something that is important to me. And if they tell me no, do you know Romar Beard? If they tell me no, I say, you need to look up our masters. I love that. So those are my influences. Okay. My brother is my biggest influence. I have a brother by the name of Clifton Hazelwood. And my brother one day shook me. He was a drama student. He was also an artist. At a young age, I wouldn't have known that that's what he just drew me, right? And he shook me as only a drama student would. And he told me, you will have culture. I never knew that this is where I would end up. But my first seat on an arts board, I took in honor of him. And I remember when I sat down, I literally looked up and said, this one's for you, and I will have culture. And with that, I recognized how much culture I had already been exposed to. Because as a grown woman, it's only when I realized that everyone wasn't introduced to the arts.
Yes.
I've had the arts in my life all my life.
Yes.
So I just thought it was what everyone got. Yes. I thought that everyone's parents, took them to museums and galleries. So I've also seen it where I had two young men, like 9 and 11, and they were here with their parents who were having an event.
Yes.
But I saw the way they were looking at a particular piece of art. And I asked them, I was like, so tell me, and parents are, take a picture. I said, so which picture would you like to take? I said, I want the picture that moved you, the picture that spoke to you. Mm-hmm. That's where we're going to take our picture. Both of these young men chose a piece that was done by Rashid Ali, one of our artists. Mm-hmm. And it was a painting of, it's called Eyes. It was a painting of young African girls. In Africa, they shave their heads. It's kind of, and it's not a tribal thing, mm-hmm. It is to fool folks that go after young girls.
Oh, protection.
It's a protection thing. And I remember now, and the card wasn't even on there, and I said, what made you pick this piece of art? Mm-hmm. And each one of these young men said, their eyes, the way their eyes spoke to me.
Oh my goodness.
And I was like, oh. My next question was, are you an artist? Mm-hmm. And something that I don't get from grown folks mm-hmm. was, yes, ma'am. Because usually when I ask an artist, are you an artist? They're like, oh, kind of, sort of. I didn't know. Yeah. These young men said yes, and I love that. So what I do is important because they needed to see.
Yes.
They need to see the art on the walls, not only the reflection of them and their community, but they need to know that these are Black artists, and they too can aspire to be. Yes. Because a lot of times I hear from artists, oh, my family knew I could paint. My family knew I was mm-hmm. good at drawing, but I was also told you better go get you a real job. Mm. There are forces out there who are always going to make us feel less than.
Yes.
My big thing right now, if I don't get run out of town, is building our own arts infrastructure.
Yes.
And stop being able to let others tell us the value of our work, the value of our expression. We already know.
Yes.
We don't need anyone to tell us what's valued in our community.
Yes.
And what's not. And we need to pick up the torch for our community artists.
Yes.
They need to know that we are here for them.
How important to you is it for the next little Black boy or little Black girl to see themselves represented?
It's extremely important. I watch children when they come in. I've had parents who said, because I always say, bring your children, to the gallery when I talk to people about having a gallery. Oh, you don't want my child in the gallery? Yes, I do.
Yes, we do.
I want you to. Because one of the things, and they will take notice, when those children walk through this door or any door with Black art in and see faces that look like theirs.
Yes.
I don't care how rambunctious they usually are, they stop and look.
Yes.
The art does something to them. It calms them because they're like, that's a face like mine. Mm-hmm. That's a nose like mine. That's a lip like mine. That's a complexion like mine. That's a beautiful thing. I've seen it happen.
Yes. Can you let everyone know exactly where the Eye of the Beholder is located here in San Antonio?
In the Eye of the Beholder Art Gallery studio is located in St. Paul Square, which is a historic district on its own. That's another conversation. We are at 123 Hyman on the 3rd floor in Suite 300, San Antonio 78205. You can reach the gallery at 210-358-7325.
Yes.
Okay, so
7325, you guys. 7325.
Yes.
I'll put it on there for you so you can have it.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. We welcome everyone. We welcome the city of San Antonio. We are a Black art gallery, but we're a Black art gallery that practices inclusion, not only amongst our artists, but amongst our community.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you again to Miss Maria Williams. Thank you so much for letting me visit the Eye of the Beholder Black Art Gallery. Here's some more pieces that I didn't get a chance to show earlier. Again, the videos do the art no justice. If you are ever in San Antonio, please make sure to come visit the gallery. Please make sure to set eyes on this art yourself. I'm telling you all, it's amazing. If you're ever in St. Paul's Square, make sure to drop over and tell Miss Maria that Mary B sent you. Again, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Thank y'all so much for watching. Have a great day and enjoy your Valentine's.